each other. Olivia, did you eat breakfast today, or is Mabel in danger? You ate breakfast? Great. Can you scoot closer to her? Mabel, you're safe. She's not hungry. I checked. Thank you, Andrea. Okay, so first, as always, until I start getting good answers out of everyone, what are our choices for answers for scales? Olivia, tell me one. Melodic, minor. That's one option. What's another one, Mabel?
Minor.
Natural minor. What's another one, April? So you got to answer early when you have better options. What's another one? What kind do you play? What do you play? What kind of scale do you play when you practice? Huh? See what scale? Major. Okay, that means Andrea has to remember the last one. We have melodic, natural, major, and
Minor.
what kind of minor? Diminished is a triad. What are the kinds of minor? Natural, melodic, and harmonic. Everybody say harmonic minor. Okay, so which one is this? Major, natural, harmonic, or melodic? Major. Everybody say major.
Major.
Okay, what kind is this? April, can you tell? Major, yes. What kind is this? Olivia, can you tell? What would you say if you were at home? Which one has the snake tremor sound? Andrea, can you help her? Harmonic. Everybody say harmonic. Which one is this? Mabel, can you tell? Major, what sounds like that? Harmonic has the snake tremor. It's either natural or melodic. Natural minor, good job. Which one is this one? Andrea? I don't hear a snake tremor. Did you hear that it changes? Which one is major, minor, diminished, augmented. So those are your choices for triads, right? What's that one? Everybody. Come on, spit it out. You only got 4 choices. Melodic is a type of scale. It's either major or minor. I'll give you a hint. Minor, there we go. What about this one? Major. What about this one? I can't hear you. Augmented. One more. Diminished. Yeah. Hear that tension. Right? Like something bad is going to happen in your story. The bear is there. Okay. And then for our favorite game, Andrea, I think you've missed it. Have you ever been here when we do the What Mistake Did I Make game? No, you've missed them all. Well, come on up. You get to be the teacher. You sit right here for now. And then I play. And you guys have to follow along. So you have to sit so you can see. So maybe Mabel, can you make room for Andrea? Yeah, you can sit over there. Okay. You guys have to decide where I made mistakes. You have to follow along. So first of all, which hand are you going to hear? Right hand or left hand? Left hand, low notes, right? And then what's in our key signature, sharps or flats? How many?
2.
And they are? F sharp, and what's the second one? C sharp, good. F sharp and C sharp. What's the time signature? 4, 4. So you should expect to hear 4 beats in every measure with the quarter note getting the beat. So how many beats would you expect to hear?
2.
How many beats would you expect to hear? Okay, let's see. What should I write? After we'll talk about it. We'll raise our hand and say, you did this or you did that. And when we identify, like let's say I play a D flat instead of a D, you would circle the D. Because that's where the mistake was. Okay? Okay, take 1. Any mistakes? April?
You didn't do the 2 beats.
Yeah, I didn't do any of the 2 beats, did I? I just went right through there like a racehorse. Okay, I better try again. Any mistakes? No, that was perfect? Unlikely. No, but you're on the right track. I'll just play the first 2 measures, see if you can hear it. Start. Don't watch my fingers, Andrea. Watch the music. That's the answer, right? Look at the music. is this note the same or different from this note? Yeah, am I playing the same note? Listen again. Oops, sorry. Did I play the same note? No. So which one was the right note? The first one or the second one? The second one, because the second one I remembered there was an F sharp. The first one I forgot and I played an F natural. Okay, so now I'll play the first two measures correctly and then we'll see what happens. Is that measure correct? No, what happened?
You skipped the note.
I did not skip a note. Yep, I forgot the sharp again. I need to keep track of my key signature, huh? Okay, again. Was the last measure perfect? No, for sure. What happened though? This is what I played. Everybody look at the last measure. April, did you figure it out? Right, the music says to go a step up, but I played a step down. Okay, let's see if I get it this time. Watch the music. Is that right? Yes. Okay, so Andrea, did you circle the F sharp that I missed? Circle the F sharp that I missed in the second measure and the third measure. And circle the D that I missed in the last measure. Okay. Now in our second one, which hand will you expect to hear? The right hand or the left hand? The right hand. It's treble clef, so they're high notes. And what's our key signature? Sharps or flats? How many? And what are they? B flat and E flat, right. And how many beats do we have in a measure? 3, 4. So the beats is only the top number, right? The number of beats is the 3. And what we're counting is the 4. It means that we're counting tas. So when we were in 4/4 time, it meant that we would have 4 tas, 4 quarter notes, or something that equals 4 quarter notes. So now we'll have 3 quarter notes, or something that equals 3 quarter notes. Okay? So I'm going to play a B flat scale for you to help you know what you're listening to, or listening for. So that's kind of what the song should sound like, more or less. Okay, follow along. Is that perfect? No? Alright, let's try again from the beginning. Did you hear any mistakes? I forgot what. April, help her out.
So you forgot do 2 beats.
I
on the
forgot to
second
do
one.
2 beats again in the half note. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3.
Okay, do I circle it?
Yes, please circle that half note in the second measure. Okay, here it is again. Was the third measure correct? No? What happened? Olivia, did you hear any mistakes? Okay, I'm going to play it again. Follow along, please. Yes, I forgot the E flat. Circle my E flat for me, please. Is that note correct? Does that sound like the B flat scale? If I play. No, I need a D natural. Can you circle the D, please? Okay, listen carefully and follow along. How was that? Olivia, did you hear anything? I need to fix? No? April, did you notice? I'm just going to play the last 2 measures. Can you point to where I'm starting from, Andrea? So follow along, see if you can find my mistake. Right, I played a skip instead of a step. So circle my last note. Thank you, Andrea. Okay. So now this one is kind of for the bigger kids, particularly the ones that aren't here. But it won't hurt you guys to have the conversation with me. So we have a rhythmic example here. Actually, you know what, Cassidy? You should come over for this. Do you agree? Because we use 6/8 time so much in guitar. So we're in 6/8. So we have 6 beats. That's easy. But that bottom number is an 8 instead of a 4. Right? So when we change the number, we change what we're counting. Instead of counting quarter notes, we're counting 8th notes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So the question is, what is the right way to write it? Should I write it in 2 groups of 3? Or should I write it in 3 groups of 2? Could be. What do you think on that? 2 groups of 3, so I have 1 vote for each answer. So when we're in compound time, with the 8 on the bottom, so when we're in compound time, we could be 6/8, 9/8, or 12/8. And I learned 3/8 also, but some people don't teach that. So can you see, Cassidy, the numbers 6, 9, and 12? What do they all have in common? Any idea? April? They're all counting in 3s. 2 points for the mathematician in the back row. Yes, they're all counting in threes. So when we're in compound time, we do everything in groups of threes. And remember, I'm teaching you the rules. So when you listen to the music of Bach and Mozart, and even to a point Beethoven, when you hear compound time, you will hear groups of threes. But as you listen to music that got written later, like maybe Grieg or Debussy or Granados, you might hear this because it pushes against. Like when we have groups of three, we're like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and that's what everybody expects to hear. And so a composer who wants to write music that isn't what everybody expects to hear might write against that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Which makes it difficult to play, but makes it very exciting and gives us some tension in the music. So then between these two measures, which one represents groups of three? The dotted quarter notes or the regular quarter notes? Olivia? What? The regular quarter notes? Well, how many eighth notes are in a regular quarter note? That would make it a quarter note. If I have a ta and I want to use a T instead, how many do I need? Two. So are those groups of three? Nope. They're groups of two. So how many eighth notes are in a dotted quarter note? 3. So this is groups of 3. And that's groups of 2. Now between these two, which one represents groups of 3? The half note with the quarter note tied together, or the dotted half note? It almost looks like a trick question, because how can one note be a group of 3? Right? But it is, because this one is not a group of 3. If we're thinking about eighth notes, which are our beat, this is 4 and that is 2. So no groups of 3 in that one. So the answer has to be the dotted half note, which is equal to 6 eighth notes. Right? And honestly, the more you play in 6/8 time, just the more you get used to the way it looked. Like this looks correct and that looks weird. And that looks correct and that looks weird. So Mabel, your new song, Musette, is in 6/8 time. When we're playing it, remember how we were counting to 2 on some of the notes? Bum, 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 1, 2, bum, 1, 2. It's because it was in 6/8 time, and we have groups of 3. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. And then we come back on Wednesday, 3. And then we have 1, 2, 3. One note with all 3 notes. Okay. All right, so now I'm going to turn the camera off because we're going to watch a substantial video. And the last time I did that, my video got shut down in some countries.